And we're back. Let's do this now. I have my new float needle that was missing out of that one. Watch me lose it again. Watch as I lose my float needle. Should I do that first? It don't matter, I'll do it first. Hold your head up high, y'all. Let me see you. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Lost forever. Just to go. One might be lost forever. I have lost a float needle the exact same way before, where it just drops and I lose it forever. Let me see if I can find it. God damn it. Well, that float needle may be gone forever because stuff hits my ground and it just disappears. So we'll just delay that. And we will keep going. Trying to put the clip on the float needle here. There. I can't believe how easy it is for me to lose that stuff. Like as soon as my feet, like as soon as it touches the ground, it's just gone. And it's only with float needles. Like anything else that falls, I can find it. It's just freaking float needles, man. I can't find them. And now I'm looking for the, what am I looking for? Oh, there it is. The pin to slide the, where are you? There you are. This retains the, oops, goes in the other way. Retains the floats where they're supposed to be. Let's make sure this is working properly. I guess so. Yeah, it's working. Alright. Jets. I'll at least do this side. At the very least. I'm just so mad. Ugh. Alright, let's check and make sure that this little tube is good to go. There you go. What do you do, little guy? Where do you go? I can't remember where you go. So let's just put you off to the side. I don't think you're ready for this journey. This is the main jet. Goes in there over the emulsion tube. It's good. Wait, no, that's never mind. It goes there. I'm having such a brain fart. Does it just go down? Yeah, that's it. It does go down there. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna end up with more parts than when I started with. I'm sure that goes in there. Cool. Good enough. We strive for good enough here. There's that. Let's get this, I believe, the emulsion tube. Let's just get that a little tighter on there. There we go. And then, well, this is the plug. It was in there. Where's the jet for this one? Okay, this is the one that I had to replace. Okay, there's one. Where's the other one? Okay, there it is. Let's make sure I had all of them. Main jet. Goes on top of the, I believe it's called an emulsion tube. Screws on. Don't go crazy tightening this stuff up, it will snap. Now I need the plug for this side. Just pop it in. Pop. Good. Okay. Now let's replace some gaskets. This one doesn't really need replacing. It's in pretty good shape. It's just I have new ones, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace it. Because why not? Just want to get the old gasket off. And it's proving to be a pain. Probably should have done this before. Whatever. Judge me later. I'll let history be the judge of my character. Jeez, it's gonna take a while. I will cut myself, I just know I will. Come on, buddy. Now what I got as replacement is this stuff that I don't really know if it's going to work, to be honest with you, because the bowl shape and pretty much every carb bowl gasket I've ever gotten in my life has had this shape to it. You know, it's contoured to the actual carb or the float bowl. It's not been any other shape. But this one, you gotta be kidding me. This last little bit. There we go. But these guys that I got off the eBay are circles. Circles. And they're meant to just be stretched over it. Apparently it will conform to the shape that you tell it to. And everything will be fine. I don't know about that. Well, let's try it out. This is extremely hard to get right. Maybe there's a trick to this. Alright, just do that side. I mean, I can kind of see it working. Maybe. Oh, I need like an extra set of hands to do this. This is, seriously, this is supposed to work? God. I don't believe this. I can't. I guess beggars can't be choosers when it comes to these bikes, because there's not a whole lot of support for them anywhere. So I guess you just kind of got to deal with what you got. What I might do is put a little contact cement on the bowl. That might get this to stay in place. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Put a little bit of glue just to help it find its home. That's what I got to do. Well. Look what I found. It's been a day. I completely forgot about this guy and just decided, well, it hit the ground, it's lost forever. This somehow ended up on my left side drawer, and it's kind of weird considering I'm on the right side of my workbench working and all the drawers are closed, but this, I don't know, whatever. Here it is. Found it. So now I can rebuild the carbs 100%. So all I have to do is just stick the little guy in there, put the float in, and we are good to go. So let's just do that and try not to drop everything, if it is possible. See how far I'm leaning in now? I'm not messing that up again. Oh baby, there it is. Cool. And just putting the slide pin in. I think it's on the wrong side. It is. Let's do it this way. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe needs a little convincing. Yep, just needed a little bit of persuasion. Let's just check the action here and make sure that it's operating that. Cool. Okay, so now we're back to this. We're back to this weird gasket in the float bowl. But what I've done is I put a little bit of glue on there, specifically rubber cement, just to hold it in place while I do what I do here. And it works pretty good, you know. This is just still not exactly the best way of doing this, and I wish that there was the gaskets like that are actually for the KZ400, like that sort of D shape. I wish that they existed, and if they did exist, that they're a reasonable price. Like, let's say, I don't know, $15 for two. It's probably too much money even right there, but whatever. Let's just smear a little glue on here just to try and keep this in place while I place this on here. try. Now it should seal up. It shouldn't really be an issue here. But the only way we're going to know for sure is once we start pumping stuff in here. Let's see if we get a leak. It's the only way to know for sure. So let's get the rest of these bowl screws in here. Now obviously I'm going to check when, oops, maybe I should close this glue thing now. I'm going to check to make sure that it looks like it gets seated properly all the way around the bowl. Pretty easy to do, you know, just a visual inspection. See if it's high anywhere for it, you know, make sure it's flush all the way around the mating surface of the bowl and the carb. But I don't think I'll have too much of an issue here. Now we got all the screws in, snug. Crisscross pattern never hurts. But, you know, obviously keeping in mind that these are very, very, very little screws and old. So, you know, you don't want to be tightening these things down too much and opening yourselves up to stripping. You know, that's never good. So, carbs are reassembled. Yep. Choke's working. I love that. Carbs are the butterflies are working. These are bench synced. It should be okay. But if not, it's not a very hard thing to fix. Yeah, I have the idle screws 2.5 turns out. I don't know if that's, you know, what the factory recommends, but I think that's usually a pretty good place to start. But yeah, carbs are rebuilt. I shined up the tops of them a little bit, so you can see they look a lot nicer now, and that bath in the ultrasonic cleaner really cleaned it up nice. So these are now perfect carbs, perfect condition. Happy boy. I'm a happy boy. What next? What next? What next? I guess I'll put the steering stem in, get the triple tree mounted up. I got some new ball bearings from Ace Hardware, and I'm just gonna repack the bearing, the head bearings and all that stuff. I guess I'll do that next.